Ahwefo NPP communicator ye friend Miracles Aboagye akwa akopɛ ne ho asɛm ɛwɔ Twitter na senior Ghanafuo esi bash no enya asɛm ketewa ne nyina ne sɛ wakwa akoka entokwa a ontimi nku na yebekɔ ne nsɛm no so sɛ mobɛka ya enche bebri ɛna ye vice president Dr. Mahama eba be deliver ne speech na ne speech no mu no Omayeti asese se wambɔ ne humodin as vice president enye na fault oye mate keke na oni control over the car enunti anti yemma na car na nkasa se the car ne share nsa as driver ena obetima dandan niamani na sa semina Dr. Bawumia kan ye no anam so ama Ghanafuo bebre ayeden atu omani asene so a omu twabɔ no na eno na anya Miracles Aboagye de just ohun se ne yesi bashi Bawumia o social media no a eye ne ya ena wakwa akotwi omampin dada John Dramani Mahama old video di aba beto ho ana Mahama eka se oye spare driver and odi no ba be yeden ebe compare to Bawumia nsem no munim se NPP for the dada bia dada no na omo adwuma no time bi omo pedro se corruption case as o ma ban mo omo kwa akire kohwehwe corruption nsem so wo Mahama pens no mo dia compare sa no etie sisirada package ba yo mo twantro to government akando so se wanya nkwanhia ama ya $100 won ka mo adwuma o mo yare no communicators and that's their work comparison ma mfaso bia enni so na mepese ye be kinkan Miracles Aboagye nsem na otwere ye ye wi a na ma bom Mahama video no ensema na oka Miracles posti video no ena otwere nsem we gu so hwade o say profowi o say guess what Mahama says he was a spare driver and admits as vice president he wasn't the main driver. Our former president John Mahama came to us in 2012 with his usual lies and sweet talk and basically told us about how he was a spare driver and needed the country to make him the main driver. Someone tie argument na Miracles Aboagye di ba no. Miracles Aboagye say yaman pin that John Mahama 2012 oba be ka kire Ghanafuo say oye spare driver onye main driver oye vice until 2 minutes nsem enti yambo modi anya den emfa 2 minutes nsem ansa. Just a vice no. He was the vice to Atta Mills. I say yes, John Mahama told us he was a spare driver and this was event at a time when he got the chance to become president fully. Prior to being elected president a few months later. Enti Ochrese ensem we na Mahama kanye. What I say, this man had his chance. He had the brightest opportunity with one of the most buoyant economies and messed it up. For each of the 4 years, 6 months of his presidency, each of our indicators got worse. At a time where there was no global crisis, pure incompetency. Miracles Aboagye say, John Mahama eka so a spare driver no onyane chance. Eba be di o man so. Na oba ye na economy ye basa. Ne your friends and the presidency o di ye 4 years 6 months no. Na niama ye basa. Niama ye basa. Abra na global crisis kura eni ho. Just we are say amansan nyina ho nkyere. Bi to say COVID-19 in Russia Ukraine ntokwa ya ka ho asemi. Wachese na ebi ni Mahama time nso Mahama sebi u na on manage niama yi nte ye poor incompetency chese na onim na adwuma. Imagine such an incompetent man handling affairs during such a global economic crisis, one that has hit even the first world country. Did Mahama tell us he was a spare driver in 2012? Yes, he did. And he told us that Professor Mills started his term and he was finishing it for him. The term was Professor Mills' term. He wasn't part. And he assembly knew. You say, Obi to say Mahama oye den, oye incompetent man. na sebi want man managing yama ye. Our can so ye spare driver 2012 no. Ampa o kan ye. No sama yet ya say at a mills term. And now ye then or finish. No bisa say. Se Mahama can 2012 so or finish at a mills term na on can term no wana. When you na comparison no you. This comparison. Was it today? He has a problem with Dr. Bawumia saying he is a mate and not the main driver. The level of dishonesty and insincerity in John Mahama's speeches is from the 80s. The NDC are asking us to give the country to a spare driver who asked for a chance, got it and crashed us. Inti assembly new. Wasi Adentina your problem with Dr. Bawumia's statement no. Ni o kan say we spare driver no. We mate no. Then tina your problem. Mahama can the same thing. No say Mahama speeches and sembi say okika na nyande wo 80s no start here. Wase ende NDC for e ka kire ye say yemfa tumi nsan konkwo share spare driver oba beji tumi no enya tumi no eji ya osande be crash ye no. Omusan say NDC for nsan kofa sa nipa no nyede. Ana Ghana for nsan kofa sa nipa nsan bra bio. No one say that's Miracles Aboagye. This is communication. Nti se Mahama can spare driver onu nso be kase Bawumia can mate no the same thing. Now ntu buase. Mumma yenkwatie nsema Mahama kan ye. Na menchire omu what he was trying to say. These people I don't know whether they verify things or not. Tie Mahama.
The NDC government has done a lot in 4 years. Our constitution gives presidents 2 terms. Take it that I'm the spare driver or caretaker or whatever. Professor Mills of blessed memory started the process and I'm finishing his unexpired term. I believe that the NDC government deserves a second term to be able to build on the foundation that it has laid in these 4 years. And I'm certain that Ghanaians would vote for me and turn me from the spare driver that I've been described as into the actual driver of the bus, leading us to the destination that we want to go to.
Assembly John Mahama say, Ebinum so a spare driver, time I know near Tamil say ya Jumana no. Ebinum so a spare driver, no say, my dad to say me a spare driver. But my babeji a Jumana ya den Afri Mills and some Mills free no. My baba ja adwuma na ye den e de abo me bu ama ma ya adwuma as spare driver ama ma hu enti munya den me wagidie say mu frame spare driver ma jatum na mu sign the 2 mini be den e be hye me nsam na ma be dani driver na nkasa na ma ye niam yi me kasai that time na Mahama esisi infrastructure wo se sia that time me no kase na Mahama ye mputu dwuma wa Ghana enti na ne point ni say Mahumi modimbo me tuaso Mahumi modimbo as vice me tuaso from there se mu de 2 minutes sema proud to 2016 election no and this asem we are Mahama kan ye ene Bawumia mate no difference be na wom Bawumia made us to believe that ye man a chance man nya na adwuma enso credit bia aban we be ye bia no ye de sa credit ni ma no enti where did you hear John Mahama saying that Oma man a chance amananya na adwuma? Where did you hear? John Mahama did not say it anywhere. Oje tum me a spare driver mati mumma me driving no na me hwe. And ade ba ko a NPP for ankasa se omuhu ni say we are not judging Bawumia say ontimi nya president. We are using his words to judge him. Dr. Bawumia talked more than any other vice president yahu wa Ghana. Aliu Mahama bedi vice ku 4 time yahu ne kasa say. Mahama bedi vice yahu ne kasa say. Amisata bedi vice yahu ne kasa say. Odi ni lemu but Dr. Bawumia nko ade bedi vice onu she bochem president eye ne boss no. That is what we are using to judge him today. Enye bibiantia. Enti wahu comparison ni. Now look at what Ghanaians are doing to Miracles Aboagye on social media. Can you omudi no? Mezen Ghanafuo we won. I don't know. Tie omudi no. Look at something. Tie. Sami Jemfia be comment. What say? Clearly, you have a comprehension problem. Are you guys so dumb that you don't know the difference between a mere mate and a spare driver? Must we educate you too? Aye. Michael say, how do you compare a spare driver to a mate, even in literal terms? And your friend is saying, taxpayers, you don't understand English, eh? So now a spare driver is the same as mate. Even spare drivers have mates. Let's just move on. Stop justifying it. Let's just campaign, bro. Wow. Anani Adi say, a spare driver takes over with the absence of the main driver, or the main driver assigns him to take over. But the job of a mate, like Baumizi, is to lead the trotro by shouting on top of his voice. Below is as they move. Jonah say, is that your understanding of what JM was saying? At least spare driver is better than a mate. What? Say no musi twabo no comments ni bi wa wontimi nkan. Enti Ghanaians reaction no muma ensantie o mampeyin dada Mahama bio. Tie no.
The NDC government has done a lot in 4 years. Our constitution gives presidents 2 terms. Take it that I'm the spare driver or caretaker or whatever. Professor Mills of blessed memory started the process, and I'm finishing his unexpired term. I believe that the NDC government deserves a second term to be able to build on the foundation that it has laid in these 4 years. And I'm certain that Ghanaians would vote for me and turn me from the spare driver that I've been described as into the actual driver of the bus, leading us to the destination that we want to go to.
Simple. Nipa na ya adwuma na oye ne vice. Ena nipa na ye den nyame ancha de na wafrim. Ena wa ba abeji. Spare driver. Nipa na je awie the term amana in 6 months ah. Adro about time mumfa to me nhye nsem. No onye driver na nkasa. Mikase na Mahama ye mpuntu dwuma bebiri. But and then let's ask say Dr. Baumia as vice no ensem no okikan ye nyina no emunia ina abam. And then we say on ni power. When ni power, why did you do promises? I don't know promise here. That's my problem. You see that Miracles Moko Radio TV, so they don't talk about this. They don't talk about promises about Miyamaya and Bemino. That's my worry. Why are you not talking about it? Eh? And see, this is what is happening. Miracles Aboagye and so. So Baby fully post way down because they don't crop for bashing no. Oko comments are you yourself you understand. Medini King fantastic. Hi Ghanaian Citizen TV. So Chaiii See.